The Otis signed watermelon Luffy card. Why is everyone crazy about this? Why did I buy this? I mean, it's pretty, it's blue, Otis signature is on it, but it's not an official One Piece TCG card. I mean, it's a One Piece card, but it's not a Bandai card. I mean, why does it matter? Does it matter? Who cares? I care? You care? Hell, I don't even know what we're doing anymore. Why did I buy this? Did I buy this because I care? Or did I buy this because everybody wants it? Guys, welcome back to Treasure Theory. You know, I've been seeing a lot of comments and a lot of videos of people talking about Burnout. And whether you're into the One Piece TCG or Pokemon or Dragon Ball Z or whatever, okay? Burnout affects all of us. Now, obviously, we're talking about the burnout of this hobby because there's different types of burnout, but, you know, we're coming up to 10,000 subscribers here on this channel, and it's been a long time since I've taken out the professional camera, so I thought we'd have a heart-to-heart and really talk about this for a second. Now, first of all, the burnout can definitely feel real. You know, I myself have struggled with burnout for many different reasons throughout my whole life, whether it be through my work life or my personal life, my social life, I don't know. There's a whole different array of things, right? School, all that sort of stuff. But when it comes to like hobbies are supposed to be fun. They're supposed to be exciting. And I understand that the One Piece TCG hobby has turned into many things. It's, in fact, I would say it's fragmented. Because on the one side, we've got the players who love the game. That's all they want to do. They want to get their cards, they want to play their games, they want to make their decks. And I respect the hell out of you guys. That's why I even started the One Piece TCG to begin with. That's where I started. But then we've got the collectors. We've got the people who love to just collect the art, the cards, all that stuff. They have their master set collections, or they're after their certain grails and all that great stuff as well. And then there's, of course, the vendors, the scalpers, the business side, the investors, all that stuff where it's like they didn't come into the game because they love One Piece or they care about the cards. They came into the game because they mainly want to get their profits, right? And obviously there's a mix and match of everything in there. But I know this community has been fragmented and we've all been kind of wrestling with each other saying, you know, screw the scalpers, screw the collectors, screw the player base. Just let me get my products. Let me just sell my cards at market value. Just, you know, we're all in a bit of a hard time right now. We don't got a lot of product coming in. You know, Bandai's making these new rules. That's upsetting the player base. You know, there's never enough products being printed. There's a whole lot of big problems going on in this hobby. So, like the burnout, first of all, if you're feeling it, is understandable. But guys, I don't make this video to want to just talk about burnout and how bad it can feel. I want to kind of give you guys a little bit of hope and just kind of be real with you. Burnout is a very normal thing that we all go through time to time, and although it does suck, we need to remember when we feel these feelings, why we got into this hobby to begin with, right? Sometimes it really does feel that the cards just are endless. They keep printing new cards, there's new hype, there's new demand. The next shiny thing is coming out next month, and oh, can I afford it? Oh, you know, maybe if I sell this, I can get that. I gotta get it before the price spikes or sell it before it crashes. Like, I get it, okay? But I implore you guys to just take a step back when you're feeling this way and ask yourself, why did you get into this hobby to begin with? I could tell you my story. So I've been collecting cards since I was a kid. I fell in love with Yu-Gi-Oh, if I'm being really honest with you, and sort of bought some Pokemon cards when I was younger, but Yu-Gi-Oh was where I was at, right? Anyways, One Piece has always kind of been in my life, and I'm turning 33 next year, so like, obviously I'm kind of old, but One Piece has kind of stayed consistently relevant in my life, and the real story behind all of this is that I used to live in Toronto, and I had a roommate. He was actually my best friend at the time, and we're not friends anymore, but during the 3 years I lived in Toronto, away from my family, and I didn't really have anyone else in my life, I would watch One Piece with my buddy all the time. Starting from the beginning, all the way up till, like, probably the beginning or the end of Whole Cake, you know? You know, this was a good few years ago now, but we used to watch it all the time. We went on this adventure together, you know, we'd get excited, we'd be like, yeah man, let's go home and binge some One Piece, you know, and it was just this super exciting, fun time. And, you know, it was so fun to experience One Piece with somebody, and although we're not friends anymore, I still cherish those memories. I really do. Regardless, guys, you know, we all have our own personal reasons for getting into One Piece watching it, playing the games, playing the cards, collecting cards, we have an emotional, personal reason behind it. And I find when we get lost in the sauce and the next hype, the next chase, we kind of end up forgetting why we're even here to begin with, right? We're here because we love One Piece. We want to know what the One Piece is. Eiichiro Oda, come on, you know? I mean, not really, because honestly, I want this to naturally progress, and you know, but like if you're caught up or you're reading the spoilers, which by the way is a no-no, but if you're doing that, you know the story continues to just be incredible and the ride is so great. And for all those people out there that haven't really gotten into the show yet, it is the ride of a lifetime, guys. This is the show, the story of a lifetime. If you're reading it, it's the manga of a lifetime. But the point I'm trying to make here, guys, is that like think back to those reasons, because Burnout really sucks, and you know, we're all going through a hard time right now. I mean, like, you know, the world is definitely not in the best place, and since the last 6 years, if you know what I'm saying, things have been quite a mess. But hobbies like the One Piece TCG and Pokemon and all the card games, because we're only really talking about card games right now, they're meant to be an escape. And they're meant to be a place for us to collect and play and, you know, share with our friends, our community. And when it becomes a one-for-all situation, no one really has fun anymore. So while I can't obviously do anything about the scalping, the lack of products, the crazy prices in this market, I can give you a bit of advice. ChatGPT, can you give me some advice, please? Kidding! I'm kidding. Okay, that's a joke. That was a joke. But no, seriously. Burnout doesn't mean you don't love collecting anymore, or you don't love this game anymore, or you don't love One Piece anymore. It just kind of means you forgot why you were doing it to begin with, okay? I don't know about you guys, but I've been rewatching One Piece again with my fiance, and she's watching it for the first time, and we're actually entering Wano right now, which is super exciting because we've been watching One Piece together for probably like a year and a half now, which has been insane because I didn't really think she would be watching with me, and I'm very lucky to have somebody who I love so much who cares about One Piece, because obviously a lot of people are like, nah man, 1,200 episodes? No thank you. But it's just super exciting to go through this journey together with somebody again, and rewatching the episodes, just, I don't know, I just fall in love again and again. And if you truly do love One Piece, and if you truly want to be here till the very end, till Eiichiro Oda puts his last drawing on that sheet of paper, that last word, then you know deep down this place is for you. And we as a community, we need to be responsible. We need to be there for each other. Sure, we're not all gonna agree on everything, you know? Do I think we need a chiffon manga? Just me? Okay, well, whatever, that's my opinion, okay? But real talk, guys. The main reason why I'm doing this and why I wanted to make this channel, because I want to connect with you guys. I wanted to be a part of a community, just like back when I had that friend and we used to watch One Piece together. I want to feel connection with more people. I want to connect with you guys. And yes, sure, we talk about prices, we talk about the market, but we talk about One Piece, and we love One Piece. And we love Eiichiro Oda, okay? You are the best, and he'll never see this, but thank you. Thank you very much for everything you're doing. And thank you for watching this video, guys. Again, I'm sorry if you're going through burnout, and I'm sorry if you're kind of going through some hard times right now. You know, remember, at the end of the day, it's all cardboard, okay? Let's have a little bit of fun with this. And I'd also just really quickly like to say, it's okay to want to invest and collect and not play the game. It's okay to talk about prices and stuff. I love numbers. I love finance. So this has been like a fun, like, crossover kind of niche, because I've always been interested in stocks and stuff, and I love cards. So this has kind of just been really fun for me, and I'm glad you guys enjoyed this too, and we will continue to do this here on the channel. But every now and again, we gotta look in the mirror and remember that it's just cards, right? So guys, with that all being said, I hope this video was relatable, and you know, I really do hope if you're going through something right now that things get better for you. You know, no matter what cards you're chasing, they're going to exist, okay? I mean, like, even 20 years from now, if you end up being like a multi-millionaire, but you were kind of struggling now, you can get the cards you want, okay? Like, there's no reason for you to have to empty your wallet, max out your credit card, because everybody is talking about the latest card, okay? It will always be ready for you, when you are ready for it, okay? So that being said, guys, thank you so much for watching the video. And of course, remember the reason why you got into this hobby to begin with. All right, guys, with that being said, I hope you did enjoy a video should pop on the screen. Be sure to click it, and I will see you over there.